It's Way Up with Angela Yee. And happy, what is it, Tuesday? I never know what day it is. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We got a great show for you today. I'm excited because Leon Thomas is going to be joining us today. He has the deluxe version of his album, Mutt, that's going to be coming out soon. Amazing artist. He had literally one of the best Tiny Desk performances. He's also from Brooklyn. Did you know that he was from Brooklyn, Dan?
I did not.
Yeah. I was like, what part of Brooklyn? And he's from Park Slope. But yeah, we're going to talk about all of that when he comes up here today. Also, today at iHeart, we do have this big Women's Day event that I'm going to be hosting, International Women's Day. So fun times up here in the studio. You saw iHeart put out a statement too. We'll discuss that later about this whole Drake lawsuit that was happening. And let's start the show with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on, who you want to spread some love to. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up at Angela Yee, and it's time to shine a light. And today, we want to shine a light on Serena Williams. She has announced that she is joining the WNBA Toronto Tempo's ownership group prior to the first season for the team. And there's a video on social media where you see her bouncing a tennis ball, and then that morphs into a WNBA ball, and it says, "New court, new game." Now, the Tempo also released a statement. They said that she will aid the team's aesthetics by bringing it to life visually, and that Serena will play an active role in future jersey designs and will hope forge unique merchandise collabs with the team. That's dope. I'm excited for her. Shout out to Serena Williams. It's also Women's History Month. Now, Missy, who do you want to shine a light on?
I like to shine a light on my daughter, Samaya. She was a teen mom at the age of 17, and it's been a struggle for her. She just got her first car over the weekend. I'm so proud of her. All that hard work and dedication finally paid off. So I just want to let her know how proud I am of her and the obstacles that she overcame.
Oh, that's dope. Did you help her get the car?
No, actually, she used her own money to get it. I mean, I helped her with the insurance and everything like that, but she paid for everything.
Wow, doesn't that make you feel good to see your little girl growing up doing things?
Oh my gosh, it makes me feel amazing, especially knowing I grew up in foster care, so I didn't have a mom to do things like that for me, so it definitely makes me feel good knowing that I'm able to teach her that, what I wasn't able to be taught.
Okay, well, congratulations to both of you. That means you did a great job at home.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.
You too, honey. All right, well, that was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. If we couldn't get through, you could leave a message and you can shine a light that way. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea. And let's discuss this all-women crew. We talked about this previously. That's going to be on one of Jeff Bezos' rocket ships in the spring. Now there is a warning about this Blue Origin space trip. I want to see what you guys think. Would you still go? It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee Tea.
What's up? It's Way Up at Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee Tea. Now, I was excited for this for Gayle King. She's going to be going into space on the Blue Origin trip, and it's an all-woman crew. It's Lauren Sanchez, Katy Perry, amongst the people who are going to be going. Well, some people are telling Gayle King not to do this trip. Now, Gayle King personally has said that she is terrified. Here's what she had to say.
I have to tell you, I'm so afraid, but I'm also so excited about it. When they asked me around Thanksgiving, I was like, no. Then I started thinking about it, and I just thought, what a unique opportunity. This was never my dream.
No. Yes, but Gayle,
it was never my dream, and somebody said, well, maybe you need to have new dreams, Gayle.
Well, a LA-based astrologer revealed in a TikTok that Gayle King, in particular, her horoscope showed that her stars may not be aligned for the trip and urged her to stay at home. How would you feel about that, Dan, if an astrologer was like, I don't know if you should go to space?
I wouldn't need an astrologer to tell me not to go to space. I'm not doing it.
I mean, this is a big deal. So we'll see what happens, and we'll see how she feels about this warning. But it's supposed to be April 15th. So she's got about, a month and a week. Sometimes you make an obligation. You're like, I don't want to back out.
Would you do it?
I probably would.
Yeah?
I'm crazy.
Okay.
All right. Now let's talk about the Office spinoff. I'm excited for this. It's called The Paper. Now, this has been announced. At first, they said it's going to be a whole new cast. But so far, they're saying that Oscar Nunez, who played Oscar Martinez, is going to reprise his role as the accountant. So far, he is the only former cast member that's going to sign on with this new project, but I feel like there'll be other ones. Who would you like to see come back from The Office in this new spinoff, Dan?
Jim and Pam got to come back.
Jim and Pam, okay.
Dwight's
I'm not
got to
mad
come
at that.
back.
I don't see how you don't have Dwight back.
Yeah. Can't forget Stanley.
The whole cast, basically,
The whole
is
cast.
what you're
Come
saying.
on. I mean, you can't do it without Steve Carell either.
All right. And then lastly, let's discuss this iHeart statement. Now, Drake, it was reported, settled his petition against iHeartMedia over Not Like Us after getting proof that the company did nothing wrong. The filing was not a lawsuit, but it was depositions from reps from both Universal Music Group and iHeartMedia for a future, potentially a future lawsuit. But iHeart did submit some documents, and that's why Drake agreed to drop his petition. There were no payments made, because I saw people in the comments when this was posted, oh, they must have paid him, blah, blah, blah. But apparently, the truth is, the iHeart statement, in exchange for documents that showed iHeart did nothing wrong, Drake agreed to drop his petition. No payments were made by either one of us. So Drake didn't pay, iHeart didn't pay, business as usual. We play Drake a lot.
Not paid, though.
We play that Not Like Us a lot, too.
Also not paid.
I mean, look, I've been watching people come out to that song on their wedding. I literally was in Atlanta, and, you know, the kids at Atlanta Unbound were doing a whole entire dance routine, going crazy to Not Like Us. So I don't think it's a song that anybody like is pushing that's not good.
It's the song of the year.
Yeah.
Can't escape it.
Well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I had a good night. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for About Last Night. So, if you guys have been following this journey that we've been on to get this building done in Detroit, yesterday I had a few different Zoom calls just trying to tie up some loose ends before people are able to move into the building. We have a management company now. We have a broker that's going to lease all 30 units out. So it's a lot of like, okay, let's get it done. We have our clearance for people to be able to move into the building now.
That's exciting. When?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's a whole long story, but the only thing we have to wait for is that the building was in this thing called a LIHTC, which means that we were bound to this like deeply discounted affordable housing. And the building is going to be a large portion affordable housing. And we told you we're very mission based as well. So that's part of it, but we also need to be able to pay the mortgage. And they agreed. Like, it was a bit of a ridiculous covenant. So fortunately, the city council did agree. But anyway, I was dealing with that. And then I went to dinner with Paul Rosenberg. Shout out to my guy, Paul Rosenberg. That's like a night. I haven't seen Paul in forever, but he's actually the person that got me started in radio.
Eminem's manager.
You also know him as Eminem's, not just manager, but also like business partner. They do everything together. So he was showing me some things he's involved in real estate wise in Detroit also. Cool. So it was a great, interesting conversation. I love catching up with Paul. He's so funny, and I don't get to see him enough. And it's funny because I knew him when he didn't even have kids. Now he's got 2 grown adults. Well, you know, teenagers, but grown adults regardless. So shout out to Paul Rosenberg. When we come back, I want to have a conversation about something that I know is affecting all of us. It's not just me. And this has to do with all of these scams. It feels like it is ridiculously out of control. And I'm going to say, yesterday they almost got me. All right. So we're going to talk about this. And I cannot stress enough how you guys need to protect yourselves against these scams. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's Way Up.
Turn it up. You vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Dan is here.
Yes, ma'am.
And we were having this conversation just behind the scenes. I was walking to work and I got a text message, you know, from a fake Easy Pass. And you said you got one of those too.
Yes, I did.
Easy Pass is like what we use. And I know we have different versions of this everywhere, but it's just for like the tolls. Then yesterday I got an email from Soho Home. It's a furniture store. And I got excited. As a matter of fact, let me pull this email up because you're going to I was really like, oh, wow, I really want to do this until I realized it was a scam. And then I was like, damn, they almost got me. Now, this email said, hello, I am PR manager at Soho Home Furnitures. We at Soho, now here's where they messed up. It says Soho Home Furnitures instead of Home.
Always spelling.
Are just launching one of our newest line at Soho Home Furnitures, and we noticed you have been a fan of our work. So it looks like they copy and pasted Soho Home Furnitures. It says, so we are just launching our influencer campaign and really want you involved. I really did buy some stuff, and maybe they can find out that you did purchase things from someplace. Because how would they know?
Right.
That's a very specific store. But there were so many errors in this. And then I was like, let me look and see where this email came from. And it was like a Soho Home Furnitures at Gmail.
There you go. Always check the email.
Yeah. So that was my trick for that. And then I got an email saying that my Netflix account was about to be disconnected because I missed the payment. And if I need to, those I think I get all the time.
Yeah, that would also never happen.
Right. My brother pays my Netflix. So I just want to say a couple of things here because I want to make sure that everybody protects themselves because I almost got, with this Soho Home. If they wouldn't have made all those errors, maybe I would have believed it. First and foremost, check where it's coming from. Check the email. If it's like a at Gmail or at, weird email, then don't do it. And B, call the actual place, not from the number that they give you in the email, but like if it's something from a bank, from whatever, go to the website or call the place yourself. Don't click on a link.
Right.
And one of the main things I want to say, do not click on a link.
Always.
Yeah, always. Do not put your personal information in anywhere because it's been crazy. I've been getting emails like, oh, this person wants to email you on Facebook. They'll pay you $4,000. Just click here. And next thing you know, you're believing that. So I just feel like it's been so rampant. It's been so out of control, so ridiculous with all these desperate, thirsty people out here trying to rip you off. I want to make sure that we're all just really, really cautious. All right. And that was just me ranting about something that was on my mind and on my heart because I would hate to see somebody fall for that and then lose some money. And it's embarrassing. A lot of times that'll happen and you won't say anything because people be like, damn, how did I fall for that? I feel so stupid.
I got my grandma for a couple thousand.
Yeah. Just preying on people. I hope that they actually make some more laws and regulations and figure out how to monitor this better. But when we come back, we have your Yee. Let's talk about Jay-Z. He is reversing things on the woman who accused him of rape. We'll tell you what's going on with that and what she's saying now about getting harassed and threatened. It's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee. So there's two sides to this story here. Jay-Z is saying that the Jane Doe who accused him of rape in this lawsuit knew full well that nothing ever happened, and now he wants to sue her over all of this. He filed a lawsuit against the anonymous rape accuser and her attorney, Tony Busby. Jay-Z is saying that his accuser kept pushing her fake rape story in the media and in this court, even though she allegedly admitted that the story wasn't true. He says that Jane Doe told Tony Busby that he didn't assault her and that the lawyer pushed her to go forward with this false narrative. Now, the woman did dismiss this lawsuit last month with prejudice, meaning it can't be filed again. Well, she is saying a different story. The anonymous woman, the Jane Doe, is saying that she's sticking by her story and that he is intimidating and terrifying her. She says that Jay-Z and Diddy allegedly raped her when she was a 13-year-old girl. And now she has new legal documents that TMZ obtained where she says that Jay-Z is trying to bully her into saying her accusations are bogus. She said she was recently approached outside her home and cornered by two people who told her they were investigators working for one of Jay-Z's lawyers. They tried to get her to sign an affidavit stating that her rape claims against Jay-Z were false, but she refused. Well, one thing is for certain, if these claims are not true, Jay-Z would be well within his rights to then reverse this and sue her for fake claims. Now, Diddy is being sued by the co-founding partner and former president of Bad Boy Entertainment. That is Kirk Barrios. Kirk Barrios also filed a lawsuit against Diddy's mother, Janice Combs. According to People, it's an 18-page complaint against Diddy that was filed on Friday saying there was a deeply disturbing and toxic environment of coercion, fear, and psychological manipulation. According to Kirk Barrios, Diddy was repeatedly sexually harassing, being physically aggressive, and coercing people during business meetings. He also says Diddy used violence, blackmail, and financial extortion to force him to give up his 25% stake in Bad Boy. For the record, Kirk Barrios did also previously sue Diddy in 2003 for allegedly deceiving him out of $25 million. He says that Diddy stormed into his office with a baseball bat, forced him to sign a contract that forfeited his ownership in Bad Boy. And that lawsuit, unfortunately for him, was dismissed for falling outside the statute of limitations. And Doja Cat is talking about her Oscars performance, and she said that even though people were criticizing her, she said, what I did was brave and scary. And she thanked the Academy Awards and Vanity Fair for having her. She said, I never get to sing like that. And I know a lot of people didn't like it, but a lot of people did. And I feel good that I pushed myself. In case you missed it, here's Doja Cat performing Diamonds Are Forever from James Bond.
Diamonds are forever, forever.
All right, well, definitely weigh in and tell us what you think. You can always at me at Way Up with Yee. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. But today we got to address some of these Trump things because no matter what, you can't ignore it. It's Way Up.
The news, I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time for your Under the Radar stories, but these are not under the radar at all. Donald Trump is going to be giving a joint address to Congress tonight, and he is expected to lay out his efforts to slash the size of the federal government. And a lot of people are saying that he is overstepping his authority and also talking about the lasting damage that will come. So that's going to be happening tonight. In the meantime, man, these tariffs are causing quite a stir, and China and Canada have hit back when it comes to the U.S. imposing tariffs on their products. It's a 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada that took effect today. So what's happening now in response? Beijing retaliated. They announced 15% tariffs on chicken, wheat, corn, and cotton imports from the U.S. They also said that they are following a restrained, targeted approach aimed at causing pain to those industries that matter the most to the supporters of the Trump administration. China also announced more measures targeting America today, including stopping lumber imports from the U.S., suspending the permits of 3 U.S. companies to export soybeans to the country, and an anti-dumping investigation into some imports of American fiber optics products. Now, Canada, in the meantime, their prime minister said that they would immediately respond with tariffs. And they also, according to the Premier of Ontario, they are planning to cut off the energy to the United States, and they're encouraging every other province to do the same. They said that Eastern U.S. relies on our energy. They need to feel the pain. According to Trump and his administration, this latest round of tariffs, even though it is significant, they're saying this is only the beginning. Listen, guys, this is going to get a whole lot worse. All right, but I'll definitely be paying attention to what's going to happen tonight. Donald Trump has also threatened to halt all federal funds for any educational institute that allows quote unquote illegal protests, and says that agitators will be unmasked and imprisoned. He says American students will be permanently expelled or, depending on the crime, arrested. No mask. Thank you for your attention to this matter. First of all, didn't know that you weren't allowed to protest. This country actually, when you talk about freedom of speech, part of what this is built on is being able to protest and voice your opinion. All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. When we come back, Leon Thomas is going to be here today, so that's a brighten up our day type of thing. And it's also the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Let's go.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
What's up? It's Way Up at Angela Yee, and it's time for your Yee T. Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach have been going at it online because Gervonta Davis said he is pushing for the rematch. Well, Gervonta Davis said, your bitch ass just happy you didn't get knocked out. Your dad was jumping up and down in the corner when y'all made it to the 12th round, F08. Lamont Roach responded, I was never worried about that. And truth be told, you hit like a bee. That N-word was jumping up and down because I was effing you up. F you talking about. And Gervonta Davis said, and say no more, I'm pushing for the rematch. And Lamont Roach said, F you mean pushing, my contract already signed and set for the immediate rematch because you put that in there just in case you lost. Only reason we don't fight is because you scared. And so Gervonta Davis did say his next fight wasn't going to be this rematch, but I guess now they definitely put it all on the table. What you think, Dan?
I would love to see a rematch. I also think
it's time.
Yeah, if there were to be a rematch, I think Gervonta took him a little lightly this time around. I think he would not.
We got to get serious this time. Well, they're also saying now that draw is going to be under review. It was a majority draw on Saturday at the Barclays, but some believe that results should have been different and it could still change. According to reports, there was a technical issue preventing a replay video within the allotted time. The referee's in-ring decision was relied upon and the fight continued. continued. But now they're saying the commission is dedicated to preserving the integrity of combative sports and is committed to working with all promotions and production teams. So the officials are going to be reviewing this, and we're going to see if this draw is overruled. So they said it's unlikely the fight would be changed to a no contest, and even less likely that Roach would be awarded the victory.
That would also be Gervonta's first loss.
I know. And Lamont Roach said, "We're around the block, your favorite fighter, finna be 30-1, not 30-0-1. 2 times 2 division champ." They are really taunting each other. I thought they were friends. Well, prior to this, I guess so.
This also sells.
Yeah, they know what it is.
Yep.
All right, now Friday, his latest album, Some Days I'm Good, Some Days I'm Not. He does have a song on there with Meek Mill. It's called Proud of Me. And they're both talking about losing their fathers on that particular song. So Friday was on the I Am Athlete podcast, and he did break down when he talked about his father. Here's what he said.
I couldn't even perform like the first show. I'm like, my energy dead, you feel me? I go to Europe, I go to Paris. My mom called me like, you going? Put him on the FaceTime. I'm like, no way. Took my heart.
Honestly, Friday is just like an incredible artist, and you can tell he's like a very genuine person. You know, so I can't even imagine what that must feel like, that song. Have you heard that song, Dan?
I have. Personally, it's tough for me to listen to.
Right.
I am experiencing something extremely similar.
You know what, though? Things like that is something that helps people like pour out their emotions and know, you know, there's other people experiencing that too. And sometimes it allows you to have that space to like, it's okay to cry.
And it's okay to not be okay.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, Ask Yee. 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up. Any question you have, we're here to help you out. It's Way Up.
Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and you know what time it is on a Monday. It's time for Ask Yee. 800-292-5150. Any question you have, I'm here to help you out. And today's caller wants to remain anonymous. What's up, anonymous caller? What's your question?
So recently, my boyfriend had pressing the issue with me about us getting a girlfriend and stuff. So I ended up finding this girl. So, you know, we had been kicking it with her and stuff. But then I also had ended up sleeping with his sister behind his back, but he don't know.
Wait. Slow down. So you started kicking it with another girl?
Yes.
But then you also started kicking it with his sister?
I did. And I know, I feel bad.
Okay.
I found out that my girlfriend has been sleeping with his sister, and it's just like, how do I say something without telling on myself?
So your boyfriend is cool with you having a girlfriend?
Correct.
But then your girlfriend is sleeping with his sister. So your girlfriend is cheating on you, or is she allowed to do what she wants?
I mean, no. See, we're supposed to be all in a relationship.
Okay, so it's the three of you guys, but the girl is cheating. Now, what does she say when what does your girlfriend say when you ask her what's up when you found out that she was cheating on you guys?
I have not confronted that, because then I feel like the sister is going to tell what we've been doing as well.
So how do you know about it? You know about it from the sister?
No, I went through my girlfriend's phone.
Okay. You know, the thing is, once your relationships is open up like that, it does make it a lot easier for people to feel like it's okay to step out.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. What are you going to do? Are you planning to still stay with this girl, or are y'all going to cut her off? Like, what's the plan?
So I'm going to cut her off, but I have to tell her why. And then I feel like then it's going to come out what I've been doing it.
I just feel like y'all can't continue this, so you might as well be honest and put everything on the table.
All right, well, I'm going to lay it out today.
Who should you tell first? The girlfriend or your boyfriend?
I think probably him, so he can be aware of what's going on and not be blindsided.
He's the more important person to you, right?
Yeah.
So you and your boyfriend should discuss this and know what you're going to do moving forward and know what the plan is. And then let her know, look, we got to find a new girlfriend.
I don't think we need to bring nobody else into the relationship. That's where the problems come in.
You're like, we tried it. It didn't work. But yeah, you know what you have to do. That she's got to go. Now it's going to be a monogamous relationship. You think he'd be cool with that?
At this point, I think he should go too.
If that's how you feeling, you know what to do. You kind of laid down the groundwork for this to be a bit messy. So sometimes it's hard to go back. But, you know, if you don't want to be with him, you tried it. You dibbled and dabbled. It didn't work out.
Absolutely.
All right, sis. Good luck. Oh, sorry, not sis. Okay. All right, good luck. That was Ask Ye, 800-292-5150 if you couldn't get through. And when we come back, we have Leon Thomas joining us. The deluxe version of Mutt is on the way. But let's talk about how he's got to where he is today. From Nickelodeon to Broadway to producing to writing, acting, all of the things. And now he's got a hit album out. It's called Mutt. We'll discuss it. It's Way Up.
This is Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah.
You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angie's gonna say.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm with my guy, B-Dot.
Yep.
Oh, and just a kid from Brooklyn, Leon Thomas is here.
Yo, what's up? What's up? How y'all feeling?
Name in R&B, man.
I know. First of all, let's just talk about your tiny desk before we even do anything else. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. It was a really tough one for me. I mean, 2 days after that, I had to go to my grandfather's funeral.
Wow. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
So even like preparing for it, it was definitely just a lot of emotions. You know, he's always been one of my biggest champions, and you know, I was definitely feeling his energy with me that day for sure.
What about the reception of this album, Mutt?
It's been a pleasure, man. You know, being signed to a major label, that sophomore album could be a make or break. You know, I ain't trying to be on anybody's shelf, so I was really putting my heart and soul into that, trying to make sure we can really get my touring business up and running, and you know, really touch the people. But I'm just glad it really resonated.
To me, it's like a testament to good music. It's almost like a word of mouth album. Like, did you hear the Leon Thomas album?
Yeah.
And the problem is sometimes people want to like kind of like they hate when other people discover. You know what I'm saying? Because Mutt was like your first Billboard Hot 100
exactly,
song.
yeah.
And so, but that song, I mean, it really, really went. And that made people go back and check out like the whole discography. But some people that have been on it for a minute feel like, oh, now you all up on
gatekeeping, man, trying to gatekeep the vibe. But I'm just thankful to everybody who's been, you know, tapping in and really doing a lot of content around it too. I'm seeing on TikTok and Instagram, people are using it, you know, for reels and everything else, man. It's dope to see the growth of it all.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys who are dogs and mutts, you know?
You know. Can't relate. Oh, man, you know, it's just art. It's just art.
Right now, Brooklyn's own Leon Thomas is in the building. Now, listen, you're a child star also.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that things turned out the way they did. I feel like child stars also have this like...
it's like a dark cloud.
Yeah, it could be tough though, you know, because not having the childhood that everybody else had. What was your childhood like?
My childhood was really awesome. Shout out to my mom. You know, once we moved to LA, you know, she was definitely my protector. She always made sure she was just like locked in, and you know, when it came to business, really helped me out. And having my mom and even my belief in God, I think has really helped me roll through, you know, the peaks and valleys of this whole thing. Because I mean, it hasn't been all just amazing for me when it comes to this industry, but I think it's really a testament of me being able to, you know, get up when I fall down.
And I saw you also said, so you have this deluxe album coming out. Is it done yet?
Well, I just got the master to a really, really amazing feature. I'm still going to say the name on that one, but this is definitely life-changing for me. I'm a big fan of this artist. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah, just got the master back from
Give
that.
us a hint so we can, like a Jeopardy hint.
Ooh, a Jeopardy hint.
Are they from the East Coast?
Is it a woman?
They've been in the game since they were a teenager, just like me. So yeah.
All right, so we know so far Kehlani's on it, right? We know Big Sean. We know Halle Bailey's confirmed.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not one of those.
No, it's not one of those. It's like another one.
And I know you said this is going to be a very woman kind of centric.
Well,
I saw you say
I
that.
think I did the duets I needed to do so far when it comes to the girls. So this is like a guy.
Leon Thomas is here. Y'all know he got that deluxe album of Mutt coming out soon. Mutt, he made it sound so beautiful. When we come back, we have more with Leon Thomas. It's Way Up.
Body, listen. Yeah. It's what you all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy B-Dot is here. And we are talking to Leon Thomas. Now, I want to ask you about this album too, Mutt, because I saw you also said this is a period of time where you feel like maybe you're not ready to be settled down. And
yeah. I mean, I'm trying to figure that part out. My schedule is pretty hectic right now, but I definitely want to find love at some point. I think that's really important. You know,
is that so? You would say your relationship, your last one, ended probably because you were too focused.
Yeah, it was a mixture of that. I mean, we both were artists, and you know, it was just a lot going on. For me, I always want to let somebody be their best self, and I felt like at a certain point, I don't know, she was kind of relying on what I had going on, and I wanted her to definitely flow and build her own thing because she's so talented as an artist. And I never wanted her to look back like 6 or 7 years, you know, and be like, you never really put me on or did anything to help. And I felt like maybe if we both focused on our, you know,
it's probably
goals.
hard to date another artist.
It's tough.
You know, just because it is like, what's that separation at home of
Right,
work
of,
and
like,
personal
work and
life?
personal-
And
right.
like, should we be doing things for each other, or should we, you know? 'Cause
exactly. You want to kind of like, you know, turn that side off and just focus on kicking it when you're at the house, you know. So yeah, it's definitely very tough. Yeah.
Is Answer Your Phone inspired by that?
I was gonna
relationship?
say that's what you're getting to.
You know what? Shout out to Diane Warren. She wrote that record,
legendary.
but I resonated with it because there was times where it felt like that.
I love that song. It feels like old school begging kind of.
Yeah,
R&B.
Oh, I love when men beg on songs.
Shout out to Jeff Giddy.
I do.
We never would have had Answer Your Phone on the album if I didn't do a meeting with Jeff Giddy. He was like, a whole R&B album, no begging song. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. So I found one and, you know, cut it, and it really sounded dope. So shout out to Diane Warren.
Right now, Brooklyn's own Leon Thomas is in the building. Let's talk about this deluxe album. When is it coming out? Mike.
So we don't have an exact release date. We're thinking around May.
Okay. Yeah. And why did you say a deluxe album instead of saying, let me put out a, you know, standalone project, EP? You know, people just do music all different ways. Yeah. I don't know if there's a business decision behind that.
Yeah, I mean, there's some, there's definitely some business decisions behind that. The album came out too late to be recognized for any nominations for like Grammys and stuff, you know.
Right. So because it definitely would have.
Yeah. I mean, so we're definitely trying to, you know, make sure we continue to breathe life into the project to at least give it its fair shot. And I feel like a deluxe is going to be a great way for us to do that.
I appreciate you so much for coming through. I was really excited.
I'm a big fan. Thank you for taking the time.
To be able to have the opportunity. And I hope that, you know, when this deluxe album comes out, we get to see you again.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe we'll get you on Lip Service. You know, you never.
Yeah, I'm down. We get to some different topics over there.
All right, well, we can't wait. Well, thank you so much. And it's a pleasure having somebody as talented as you are on the show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You guys can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up with Yee. Leon Thomas, amazing, amazing, amazing. When we come back, y'all have the last words.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and what an amazing day today. I love Women's History Month. I love Black History Month. I love Caribbean heritage, all the things. I love celebrating ourselves. All right, well, thank you again to Leon Thomas for joining us, and as soon as we have some more details on this deluxe album for Mutt, we're going to let you know what that is. And also thank you guys for always being here. Tomorrow is a Wealth Wednesday, so this is exciting for me too. I just feel like so much going on, but the unity I feel like that people are experiencing now because we don't have a choice, we have to. You know, we got to turn that into a positive thing. Just like we shine a light every single day, we got to shine a light on each other, on ourselves. And we also got to make sure that we financially support other, Black owned, women owned, people of color owned businesses. But this is your show, so you have the last word.
I want to shine a light on my 8-year-old son. His name is Tristan Blair. This is not your average 8-year-old. Like, I owe him the world. If I'm sick, I have 2 other children. He'll take care of them. They're 6 and 5. He'll be like, Mommy, I got it. You can lay down. He done had his own injuries and his own trauma. But this boy still gets up every day. Mommy, we're going to pray. Mommy, everything's going to be okay. He's magnificent. He's so wonderful. And I thank God for sparing my son and giving him a second chance at life.
Yo, this Slick from P-Town. I want to shine a light on my baby. Sade, today her birthday. I want to say I love you, and it's all about you today.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.